Hi, this is Math Lesson 100, Advanced Ratio Problems. Let me move this down a little bit. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with, what do you see? And we see this word problem which says, the ratio of nuts to bolts was 11 to 2. If there were 260 nuts and bolts in the pile, how many were bolts? Okay, so first of all, what do we know? Well, we know that they told us the ratio of nuts to bolts was 11 to 2. So we could say nuts to bolts equals 11 to 2. Okay, but the question is asking if there were 260 nuts and bolts in the pile, how many were bolts? So where does the 260 come in? And really, the trick is to begin by listing the ratio parts, including the ratio totals. Okay, so let's make a little box over here. We have our ratio. We have the nuts, which equals 11. The bolts, which equals 2. And then we have the ratio total. The ratio total. And 11 plus 2 is 13. All right, now these are the ratios. Now let's come over here to the actual totals. And we see that if there were 260 nuts, so the actual total, we'll put total, we'll just put an A so we know it's actual, is 260. And we're being asked to find out how many were bolts. So B, this is what we're trying to find out. So we'll just say B, and nuts would be N. Okay, so if we're going to compare here, and we're trying to figure out bolts, we could say 2 to 13 is as B to 260. So we'll make a ratio over here. So 2 to 13 equals B to 260. Okay, we know that when we have a proportion like this, we can cross multiply. So 2 times 260 equals 13 times B. So 2 times 260, I'll put it over here, is 520 equals, and then 13 times B, we'll say 13B. And if we divide both sides by 13, 13 here cancels out, and we're left with B equals 520 divided by 13, we'll just go over here to the side. 520 divided by 13. Now 13 goes into 52 4 times. 52 and then 0, so that's 40. So there are 40 bolts. So that's our answer. All right.